Hey guys, this is going to be the last video for tonight.
Our Pokemon Fire Red review.
Fire Red and Leaf Green. So as to Fire Red and Leaf Green, from what I could assume, were made for two reasons. One, to try and win back fans. These who gave up.
Who gave up on the series after it get up in a different direction.
Look with Hoenn. However, you see, completing the Pokedex in Ruby and Sapphire, catching them all was kind of impossible.
Yeah.
It was impossible. Yeah. Thanks to Emerald, Coliseum, XD, ENV, and the remakes, that became possible, albeit a very tedious challenge. And you had to have 7 different games?
Yep.
7 different games. And just to complete. What? I'm doing a video.
Alright.
So what are the difference is with Fire Red and Leaf Green?
You expect me to know?
What?
You expect me to know?
Well, first off, the game's actually fucking playable.
Yeah.
It now has it's Kanto, but more modern. You can now choose who's a female protagonist. Be a girl in Kanto.
Yay.
Oh, trainers can now you can now Fire Red and Leaf Green were also the first games to introduce Elite Four rematches. Is where they'd get stronger, or where they'd get insanely strong. Only the more, or you insanely strong.
Insane.
And Blue's team now goes up to level 75.
I get the rematches.
The game are the Sevi Islands, which is a post game side quest. As you can do. Correct. And this was actually the canonical and the chronological debut of the Rocket Admins, and specifically Archer and Ariana. Mewtwo is now resorted to using, or to something you do after the Sevi Islands. And
Mewtwo is the very last thing you unlock.
And then you can take on the Elite Four. Or you can they're now event ticket. It's which you can do the same from Emerald, with the exception of Faraway Island, where you can catch Mew. Correct. There's Naval Rock with the Tower Duo. And Birth Island and with the Deoxys. Now you're wondering. Okay, shit. Now you're wondering how does the game stack up compared to the original? Well, I'd say this This is the version and you play. A correct. If it does anything a good remake should do. Ooh, you have the running shoes. The music has seen a huge lift in quality. And it sounds pretty great with the trumpets. It's that original score of a 7 now goes up to a 10.
Yeah.
And same gameplay is now the same as Gen 2 as Gen 2 when RSC. So that means the game is a 9. The gameplay is a 9.
Yep.
9. And if you're actually wondering how I managed to, did I experience in Fire Red the same way everyone else did?
Not physical.
And it's not even the original Fire Red. It's basically the same game with an additional break the game mode.
And some parts of the game are blocked off, so you have to use walls.
Well, true. And I've played. Do you even know how many Pokemon hacks have been made from Fire Red?
Way too many.
I can already name. I think I can name about 5 out 10 alone.
10 from this game alone.
Oh, and Creedy Black, Pokemon Unrise on Adventures, Pokemon Clover, or Pokemon Dark Rising. In Pokemon Fire Red Omega, Fire Red Kalos. Oh, so there you go. That's only 5 out of. Hell, even in Pokemon, even a popular hack, Pokemon Sweet.
It was made from Fire Red.
Well, Leaf Green to be more specific, but do you know how many? That is very popular. Or some of those are very popular. Or games. Now, my overall rating, I'd give the game a 9.
I've never played it, so I can't rate it.
Okay, yeah. Alex has never. And now I wanted to focus this part on how you should play these games. Play Pokemon games. For Gen 1 and 2, don't go hunting for a physical copy.
Use the virtual copy.
Sure, they're cheap, but chances are the save battery will be dead. And buy them on Virtual Console or for only. I'm almost done. And they're only $10 each. And as for Gen 3 as a whole, call me a little crazy, but use an emulator.
Yeah.
Why? These cartridges, is not only are they expensive, but can be faked.
Yeah. Easily faked.
You know how many pirated copies there are of Gen 3 games.
Gen 3 alone.
So it's not very easy to find. And games later gens that became more accessible. Or due to not being easy to be faked, or whether it be two reasons. One, they can be easily faked, and two, they can't. And two, you never have to worry about the save battery again.
Yeah.
And so next up tomorrow I hope will be a look at two spin-off starts of franchises. Is correct?
Yeah.
Pokemon Ranger and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And more Super Mario Odyssey videos.
Ozan maybe tomorrow. Or a look at Gen 4. Or better than you eat them? Yeah?
Yeah.
Finally.
So.
Oh. Okay.
Without further ado.
I'm Nazran.
And I am Amaray.
And bonjour.
Bonjour.
Or